Hey, this is Lou Duma, creator and founder of Brackets Baby, a new game that I just created and ready to unleash upon the world, based on the college basketball tournament that happens every year, except for this year. I'm excited to introduce you to the game. I had this idea 3 years ago after another year of busted brackets and wishing I could just keep playing and knowing that I couldn't. And so the idea for Brackets Baby was born to be able to keep playing year round. So I'd like to introduce you to the game. Have 16 seeds here in front of you, just like you would in a regular tournament. Of course, 64 teams there. You can play this out with 4 rounds of 16 to get to your 64. You have your number 1 seed, which is, of course, the highly favored team to win it all. You have your number 16 seed, which is, of course, your least favorite team to win it all. And I'm going to explain to you how this all plays out and works. But basically, the idea for Brackets Baby is the same as when you enter a bracket every year for the tournament. You fill out your sheet of integrity. You make your predictions for how it's going to play out, 1 through 16 in this case. And so the number 1 seed is always going to be the highly favored team to win it all. The number 16 seed is, of course, going to be the least favored. And I've got 16 decks here, as you can see, for every single team. And they're all stacked accordingly to meet the criteria of the NCAA tournament, so that the number 1 seed, of course, is heavily favored, the number 2 seed is shortly behind, so on and so forth. The decks get a little bit weaker as you get down through the 16 seed. So I'd like to just model for you a tournament that I've already started. You can see that this bracket's already been filled out with predictions for the sheet of integrity here. And actually, we started playing this a few days ago, and we've made our way through almost the first round of 16. And so today we're going to play out the last game of the round of 16, which is the number 2 seed versus the number 15 seed. So we'll demonstrate for you how it's all played out, explain a little more on the sheet of integrity and how that works, and Brackets Baby, here we go. Okay, so like we talked about, today we're playing out the number 15 seed versus the number 2 seed game in this tournament. So what I have here is the deck for the number 15 seed, as you can see. It's 40 cards, and on the fronts of the cards are the different scoring opportunities. So you see 3 points, 2 points, 1 point, and a whole bunch of 0 points. And so what we'll do is we'll shuffle this deck. We'll place it on these 10 spots, so only 10 cards get played per half. And then the 2 seed deck will play out the same way. We'll shuffle that up, we'll put 10 cards face down, and the real equalizer here, or potential equalizer, is the bonus deck. And this was what took me 3 years to figure out with this game. How do I make it so that there's enough opportunity for a 15 seed to actually have a chance to upset a number 2 seed? And the bonus deck has scoring cards that are higher in value and lower in value. And so it makes it possible, with the math that we kind of put into this, to have the probability and statistics work out to where it's possible for a 15 seed to beat a 2 seed, but not likely. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll just shuffle up the 15 seed, and we'll actually simulate this first game. But how it works is we have 10 possessions per half, plus the bonus possession, and then we go ahead and we shuffle it all over again, and we play the second half of the game. So I've got my scorecards here to keep tally of how we do, and yeah, we play 2 halves, we see who the winner is. Winner moves on to the next round of 8, the loser goes home, just like in the brackets. So let's play it out. Here we go. 10 possessions. Cards get put face down. Number 2 seed plays out the same way. Go ahead and stop. Okay, so we have the 10 cards dealt out for each team. We have the bonus deck that's now been shuffled. Both teams actually play off of the same bonus deck as well. So this is now ready to play. we start the possessions. So 15 seed, possession 1, 2 points. 2 seed, possession 1, 2 points. Tie game. Possession 2, 2 points again, against 0 points. So now 4-2. Possession 3, 1 point against 2 points. So now, as you can see, number 2 seed is doing what a number 2 seed should do. 5-3. Fourth possession, 1 point against 1 point. So 6-4. Okay, we're going to advance forward. Just play it all out. Okay, so as you can see, we've now advanced forward through the first half. We have the 15 seed against 2 seed. We have the cards all laid out with the scoring opportunities, and we're about to show you what the bonus cards that we've played or about to play for each team actually reveal. As you can see, the score now is 17-12. The number 2 seed is beating the number 15 seed. We just had the bonus possession to play out for the first half. So here it goes. Bonus card for the 2 seed. Oh, and we got a 5-pointer. Dropping dimes. Bonus card for the 15 seed. Bad luck. 1 point. So, going to go to 22 for the number 2 seed points versus 13 for the first half. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to write it down on my sheet of integrity here, that first half score. So 22-13. I'll get these updated, and we'll go ahead and play out the second half next. Alright, it's all going to come down to the last bonus card, last possession of the game.
Yes.
So we're down to the last possession, 37-25. This is what you would call point of no return. Doesn't matter what happens. Number 15 seed only gets a 2-pointer at the end. Number 2 seed just continues their dominance. 7 points at the end. That'll be 44 points. This will be 27 points. Just a beat down. Number 2 seed moves on. Number 15 seed goes home. So you just saw the number 2 seed decimate the number 15 seed as expected. And so our first round of 16 is now complete. We'll show you the sheet of integrity once again to catch you up on where we're at with our little tournament that we're playing out currently. But wanted to explain how the game is played and how you can win, whether it's just with 1 or 2 people playing or 16 people playing, because that's the real fun part of this game, is that you can just play this head-to-head by playing with a sheet of integrity and making your predictions. You make your prediction, I make my prediction for how the tournament's going to play out. We play the tournament out head-to-head style, alternating teams, and at the end, whoever has the most accurate prediction wins. The other fun part, and I envision this more for post-COVID, is that if you have 16 people that you can have together, college dorms, backyard patio parties, whatever you can think of, 16 players is what I really envision for this game to be played with, where you turn 1 card from each deck face up on the mat, you mix it all up, everybody pulls 1 card, and whatever that is, that's their seed. And they're now going to be playing as a number 10 seed or as a number 1 seed if they're lucky enough. And now you get to play it out with vested interest. So whether you put a little wager on the games or not, totally up to you, but that's where it really can be a fun party game for multiple people to get involved. I've even thought of like if we could take it to bars, breweries, what have you, where you could have actual multiple brackets of 64 teams and play it out that way. So lots of unique possibilities, but I'm really excited to show this to you and really excited for you to get to try it out. Thinking about live streaming some games just to show the world kind of what this is. Got some of my friends that are really psyched to kind of be a part of that, and so more to come on that. But for now, just want to show you how the Sheet of Integrity works, and then you'll know how to play Brackets Baby, and we'll be able to rock and roll. Thanks. Here's the Sheet of Integrity we're talking about. As you can see, the person that filled this out wasn't feeling very adventurous. They predicted that the favored deck would win each time, favored seed. And actually, this has been kind of interesting. This is the first time it's played out this way, but the favored team has won out each time. So you can see the 1 seed beat the 16, the 8 beat the 9, so on and so forth. And then we get into the next rounds where we'll see how this plays out from here. But the idea is the first round, however many games that you accurately predict, you get 1 point for each of those. The second round, you get 2 points for each one you accurately predict. The next round, 4 points, and then finally 8 points if you predict the actual final winner. And then you total your points up at the end. Whoever has the most points out of their predictions, and again, this could be 1 player or 2 players, 4 players, however many you decide for this. And whoever gets the most accurate bracket submitted wins. So this is the fun way to play it out if you don't have 16 people. And as you can see, this person so far is perfect. But got a few more rounds to go. We'll see how this plays out. Well, that's Brackets Baby. I hope you're as excited to play this game as I've been to show it to you. I'm really excited to get some webcasts out there in the world, and I'm even tinkering with the idea of having some people submit predictions to me, some Sheets of Integrity via Twitter or my webpage. Bracketsbaby.com is live, albeit clunky. Possibly Facebook. I'm on social media with Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check it out there. We'll get this live. We'll get your predictions in, and we'll get some live streams going here pretty quickly here. And I'll be excited to see how people respond to this. And eventually, we'll be selling this game via retail and online. Just a matter of getting from point A to point B at this time. So, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for taking the time here, and looking forward to interacting with you all with bracketsbaby.com.